Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rechaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. It's your brother Isaiah from the Pittsburgh GMS camp, coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rechaha Kodash. Lord willing, this is edifying. And, as we go out and we connect with the world, we come across different things, all right, different scenarios, different experiences we have, spark different lessons through the spirit, all right. And I guess I'll just, kind of speak on, a few different things that happened, to me, just kind of catch up on things that have been going on. First off, as I like to speak about is, the scriptures say, be ye circumspect, not as fools, but as wise, okay, redeeming the time, because the days are evil, okay, and so I get my hands all in the way, but basically, we're supposed to walk circumspectly, all right, and by walking circumspectly, circum meaning around, spect, or meaning to view or spectate, we notice different things. You're going to pick up on certain things through the spirit. All right. So, a lot of different events, don't know if I necessarily want to speak on everything that happened, but I'll just talk about some things. For example, the first thing happened, which is funny. It was funny, but it was also like one of those things where it's like, okay, the flesh, it was a test of the flesh, but it's also, this shows you the spirit, the status of these demons, man. These demons are getting anxious. All right. I was sitting in this drive-through or whatever, and this demon was just, this demon said some shit, basically. And I'm asked the worker, like, who they talking to? They was like, oh, I think they talking to you. And I just thought about it, like, it's just funny. The scriptures say that the righteous are an abomination unto the wicked. And the wicked are an abomination unto the righteous, roughly paraphrasing. I'm not saying that I'm not trying to call myself righteous. I'm just saying, like, whenever you experience hate and you're not really doing anything to deserve that hate, then typically that's when you're doing something right, Now, it is what it is. Sometimes we do things and we don't realize, what we might be doing to, kind of, I guess, deserve it. But I didn't feel like I deserved what the person said to me, but it is what it is. I just claimed a little Edomite for the kingdom. Was like, you guys gonna get your back beat in for talking shit. That's just how that goes. So that's one aspect. See, another aspect. Well, I guess the main thing I want to go into is how this word is getting out there, man. This word is getting out there. Just seeing more and more people wearing fringes and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? It's just. It's just a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing, I even had somebody kind of looking at me like they recognized me. Now looking, they had on some fringes. I'm like, just wondering, like, did they recognize me from the videos? Maybe see me on the highways and byways. But I saw the fringes, and I'm like, okay, we don't really condone or promote that people should wear their fringes out because it's kind of a target, so to speak. But I just thought that was an interesting thing to see that person with their fringes on, out in public. And, but nevertheless, man, just, different things just happening through the spirit. The Lord, He blesses and He causes different things to happen. The scriptures say, when a man's ways please the Lord, He causes even his enemies to be at peace with him. So, that aspect also occurs too. You meet an individual appears to be, or it's more than likely an Edomite. They're not in trouble as other men. They have money. They're kind of pretty flavorless, and, but they'll be kind unto you, for no apparent reason. And it's just kind of like you can't really do nothing but attribute that to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Like, I must have did something right, but I guess at this point this is a various topics because now my mind jumped back to this other topic. You know what I'm saying? But also too, on another note, when you see these Edomites, you can kind of see that in their spirit. All right, they're they're worried about what's going to happen to them. They're worried about the coming retribution, man. They're worried about the coming judgment against them. It's some of the funniest stuff in the world, man, to kind of like see how Edomites are all super duper protective of their items and things around us. When primarily, not now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but typically Jake don't really target Edomites. Jake don't really typically target Edomites for like robberies and murders and stuff. Typically, you might get every now and again. Okay, with the scripture saying, "Who shall rouse him up?" All right, so these Jakes, these 2/3 Jakes are going to get roused up against these devils, and it may be increasing. You may see it. You're going to see it increase. Let me not say may. You're going to see, okay, nation shall rise against nation. All right, happening. That is going to happen. But when we look at the trend of things, typically Jake only targets other Jake. All right. So, and typically Jake be the first one, man. Like, that's there's this picture I saw. This nigga woman, for lack of a better word, this nigga woman, throwing her body out there to protect this Edomite from getting stomped out. She's crying her eyes out, saying, "No, don't, no." The image, you can see the image of it, and it's just like, what are you doing? Like, this guy has on a neo-Nazi biker jacket, with swastikas or whatever. The dude's clearly a quote-unquote white supremacist, which they're not white, they're red, all right? They're not white. White is closer to, this clear quartz right here. That's not the color they are, okay? They're red. But anyway, besides all that, she's jumping out here, all right, to protect this devil. And typically that's the status. Typically that's how it is. Jake is the first one to come to rescue. Dun, 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 dun. Captain save an Edomite. Captain or captainess or whatever. Save an Edomite. That's how they get down. All right. And so it's just funny to me to see Esau, clutching a purse. How you lock your car door and you click it, and then it beeps twice to let you know, like, yeah, I'm locked, nigga, I'm locked. Beeping clicking they shit twice, just beep beep, making sure it's all locked. Nigga, you the biggest thief in the world. You trying to make sure your door locked. Okay, it's locked. Now, ain't nothing about it. But then it's like, it be stupid situations. Like, I come out the store, I putting groceries in my car. Way before you even got out there, I'm putting groceries in my car, and they clearly ain't worried about you. Then you come over and put groceries in your car, and just on your way to take the cart back, which is right inside the door, in view of your car, you double clicking the thing. Let me make sure he ain't trying to get in my car while I go 2 feet real quick. It's like, you Edomites are ridiculous. We're gonna have this whole world. This world is gonna be given into our hands. If we be a part. Even all of the Israelites are gonna inherit the earth, man. You right? You see, all the Israelites are gonna inherit the earth. So we ain't worried about this damn little rinky-dink ass vehicle machinery. You know what I mean? We're not worried about that shit, man. We're gonna have the fullness of the earth, man. All right. So you devils are funny, man. You devils are funny. But in their spirit, they know that they deserve somebody to pillage and to take their things. They know that they deserve that. And so, man, these roads are weird. Anyway, that they deserve to have the things that they took away from the Israelites in turn taken away from them. And their spirits just, slow down. Taking no picture of my car. I'm going slow now. It's a lot. they just a lock it. But yeah, I mean, these Edomites, they know deep down they know they deserve it. And these devils are mad. The spirits that's on them are mad. Because they won't get to inhabit that body in the same capacity anymore. They won't get to enjoy, which I don't know how that whole realm works. You know what I mean? Like, we know that the angels don't eat, but how do demons feel when they inhabit a body? And they force that body to take pleasures in certain things. Do the demons get enjoyment? I mean, I don't know. Whatever the case may be, it's weird to think about, because demons, the left hand, it talks about the left hand angels, the spirits created for vengeance, and it says they take joy in the commandment when it's put forth. So if the Most High has these lower level demons put on people to commit little lower level sins, eating pork, overindulgence, whatever the case may be, do they also get enjoyment by making them do that? Could be. But there's certain things they won't be able to do anymore when righteousness is established. Them demons that make the nations eat pork, they won't be able to do that no more, because there'll be a heavy punishment. They might, do it, but them niggas is gonna get cut off. Ain't gonna be no eating no pork in the kingdom. That's gonna be a judgment for that, man. You guys ain't eating no fucking pork in the kingdom. Not around us. Motherfucker sitting there frying up a pork chop. You crazy as hell. Crazy as a motherfucker. I ain't trying to smell that shit no more. I ain't trying to smell no bacon, no pork, none of that shit. I'm sick of this shit. So, just me speaking as a man, but just something to think about, just something I was thinking about just now. It's crazy. But these demons, man. These people can't, and it's just something about, like, when you decide to make this is definitely a various topics. When you decide to make a spiritual move, like a spiritual change, it's like all the spirits know. Like, it's like you're shit, man. How can I describe it? It's like you stand out. Motherfuckers start looking at you. Motherfuckers start looking at you and shit. You be like, what you looking at? Man, you sitting here like, because there's these things that we do, to better ourselves, man. And these demons, it's like they know that motherfucker's trying to do better. Look at that motherfucker doing better, man. Fuck that. Let's try to get him off his path. Let's try to distract him. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to get that nigga, man. Cause fuck that. He can't be doing. We trying to get his ass. Cause that's their duty. Their active duty is to try to knock you off your square. You see? And so when you try to buckle down even more, oh man, they gotta go harder. They gotta find different ways to try to get you, man. And they know the things that you're susceptible to. You see? They know the things you're susceptible to, man. Let you decide to do better, and let's say women is, your problem, which, for a lot of men, women is an issue. Let's say that's your issue. Well, certain women start looking at you, eyeballing you, whatever the case might be, and, trying to distract you from what you really got going on, what's really important. So, it's just a number of things, man, but you just got to be mindful of what, the bigger picture, man, the end goal. What's the end goal, man? We're striving for the mastery, all right, of this kingdom, man. Okay, we're striving for the kingdom, man. What does it say? They that strive for the mastery is temperate in all things. They do it for a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible, so we just gotta try to keep it tight, shit. You gonna slip, that's just how it is. You gonna slip, so on and so forth, but you don't stay, you don't let your sins lift themselves up. Alright? And even things that are not sins, you don't let them overtake you. Alright? You don't get so caught up in doing something just because it's not a sin. Alright? Because even if it's not a sin, it can get you hemmed up and get you caught up in some bullshit, man. You see? It can get you caught up in some bullshit. So it's gotta be balanced, man. Balanced. Know what to cut off, know what to cut off, and just try to cut it off. And if you there are certain things you won't be able to cut off, but that doesn't mean you get comfortable with it. For example, take the mindset that Paul had. There's a mindset that can be extrapolated from what Paul was saying about the law of sin in his flesh. There was a mindset that was pushed forth. He said that I would do, I do not, and that I would not, that I do. Okay, so that basically he was saying these things that I'm doing, I don't really want to do them. You see, there's a mindset that's got to be had of, damn, you know what I mean? Like, why do I keep doing this shit? I don't really want to keep doing this shit like this. There's a mindset that's got to have. You got to be able to have a clean conscience towards the Most High. It's damn near impossible in His flesh, and that's why it requires a broken and contrite spirit, man. Like King David, like King David had. He was constantly praying the Lord to forgive him. This quote started with David, if I'm not mistaken. It was also quoted by Paul in the scriptures, in the New Testament. It said, "Blessed is the man unto whom the Most High imputeth not sin." Okay, blessed is the man unto whom the Lord basically gets rid of your iniquity. He doesn't count your iniquity towards you. All right, that's a blessing, man. Okay, and that's what we're hoping. We're hoping that the Lord will not count our iniquities, man. We'll take, take that iniquity from us and not judge us according to what we deserve, right? Because we deserve everything that's happening to us and much worse. A lot of us have done sins worthy of death, adultery being one of them. Adultery being one of them, man. And then with all the sexual shit going on out here, even think about superstars. Think about superstars. If there's a superstar that you ever lusted for that's got a husband, you committed spiritual adultery. If you ever looked at Halle Berry, ain't she married? I think she was married to Eric Benet. I don't know about superstars. I'm just saying, like, if there's ever a superstar that you've looked at, most of them are married. In these movies and these clothes and all these different things, you committed spiritual adultery. All right, spiritual fornication, which is, I didn't mean to say spiritual. I mean, you committed adultery with a woman in your heart. Let's say that, Salakia. The spiritual fornication is worshiping other guys, which most of us have done that as well. No matter, doing what you want to do, that's worshiping yourself. Oh, it's snowing right now. That's crazy. Doing what you want to do, that's worshiping yourself, It's a lot. But, I thought it was a storm coming in, man. But, just something to think about, man. Just, we all deserve, like I said, what's going on, what's happening. We all deserve this stuff, and much worse. And so we should be grateful that, this is all that's happening to us, this little light judgment that we're getting right now. And just hope and pray that the things that we're doing, can be found worthy, worthy of a righteous reward, man. The reward of the righteous, for abstaining from certain things, having a humble spirit towards Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Salakia for rambling on, man. I just hope that this all makes sense. I'm just really kind of flowing in the spirit. Of course, I don't have, I'm in transit. Maybe I'll do something later, that's not such a loose thing, just quoting and riding and stuff. But, it's just kind of just like a spiritual conversation, with you all that listen to my videos. Just kind of, like I said, filling you in on the things that I've noticed out and about. But I'm going to go ahead and end it there, man. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, by Hashem Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. These blessings and salutations to the hopefully elect. All right, with that, I want to say shalom, shalom.